A waterfall cascading down a skyscraper in Manila.
Scientists have discovered the true ferocity of a huge volcanic eruption off the coast of Tonga.
Nature isn't just about earthquakes and tornadoes. Every year, it surprises us with new and mysterious wonders that we can't fully explain. These rare moments in nature are challenging to understand, but interesting to witness. But tuning into these one-in-a-billion moments in nature, it is incredible how closely real-life events can resemble the intense and unpredictable moments captured on screen. Join us as we witness some of the craziest one-in-a-billion moments that the nature gives. Unveiling Antarctica's frozen enigma. Behold the wonder known as the Finger of Death, spotted in Antarctica back in 2011. Wherever it reached, freezing happened in an instant, spreading over an area as large as a square kilometer. So, why did this normally pristine glacier appear to bleed? Well, it turns out it's not as threatening as it seems. The cause lies in a chemical reaction involving salt and ice. As for the red type, it's simply iron salts within the ice oxidizing, creating a striking visual effect. The terrifying locust storm. The skies filled with swarms of locusts, causing traffic chaos and bringing local roads to a complete halt. These insects also caused significant damage to nearby crops. The scientists point out that the formation of the locust tornado to a combination of unusually high temperatures and flooding in the area. The gravity-defying wonders. In the skies above Australia, there is a mysterious sight, a dark object seemingly suspended in the air. Some guess, could this be a signal from extraterrestrial beings? But as we know, gravity pulls everything downward on our planet. Yet, in an extraordinary twist of nature, there is a waterfall that appears to defy this universal law. Instead of falling downwards like usual, it challenges gravity by flowing upwards. How does this spectacle occur? The answer lies in the powerful force of the wind below. Its strength is so great that it interrupts the natural flow of water, causing this attractive and confusing sight. The mysteries of reindeer cyclones. Have you ever heard of a reindeer cyclone? While not a novel occurrence, the synchronized movement of these majestic creatures never fails to captivate observers. Reindeer cyclones, also known as reindeer spirals or reindeer vortexes, typically occur in regions where large herds of reindeer roam, such as the Arctic tundra. These attractive displays often involve hundreds or even thousands of reindeer moving in a circular or spiral pattern. One interesting aspect of reindeer cyclones is their purpose. While the exact reasons for this behavior are not fully understood, scientists believe it may serve several functions. One theory suggests that the circular movement helps the reindeer to stay warm in cold weather by creating a windbreak and stirring up warmer air from the ground. Additionally, the tightly packed formation may provide protection against predators, as it makes it difficult for hunters to single out individual reindeer from the herd. These spinning spectacles often occur during the mating season or migration periods when reindeer herds are on the move. The sight of so many animals moving in unison is both awe-inspiring and a witness to the complex social dynamics and survival strategies of these Arctic inhabitants. So, while reindeer cyclones may not be entirely new, the sheer spectacle of their matched movement continues to attract and intrigue observers worldwide. The eternal flame. This natural gas crater, often referred to as the Door to Hell, is located in Derwiz, Turkmenistan. It came into existence in 1971 when a Soviet drilling rig collapsed into an underground cave, leading to the release of natural gas. In an attempt to prevent the spread of methane gas, the decision was made to set the crater on fire, expecting it to burn out in a matter of weeks. However, the fire has continued to burn ever since, surprising everyone with its longevity. The crater measures approximately 70 meters in diameter and 20 meters in depth. Its burning glow can be seen from miles away, making it a striking sight in the Karakum Desert. Despite its threatening nickname, the Door to Hell has become a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors from around the world to witness its otherworldly flames. The sensational skin. People were incredibly captivated by this unique all-natural shower gel. Despite its somewhat fishy odor, it garnered widespread interest and positive feedback from users. This shower gel stood out not only for its natural ingredients, but also for its innovative formulation, which included extracts from marine sources such as seaweed and algae, known for their nourishing properties for the skin. Many users reported that the gel left their skin feeling refreshed and energized, attributing these benefits to the marine elements it contained. As a result, it gained popularity among eco-conscious consumers looking for sustainable and effective skincare products. The unforeseen sand tornado. Out of nowhere, a colossal spinning mass of sand, like a tornado, descended upon a distant and lonely region, showcasing its amazing might. If by chance you come across such an occurrence, it's crucial not to tempt fate by attempting to snap a selfie, following the example of an adventurous individual who dared to do so. The pollen nightmare. This video is a real nightmare for anyone with a pollen allergy. It's like a scene straight out of a horror movie. The trees are engulfed in what can only be described as a monstrous cloud of pollen, thick and suffocating. If you're one of those unfortunate souls who sneeze at the mere thought of pollen, watching this might send shivers down your spine. The nature's fury unleashed. The stormy winds raging across Mount LeConte reached such brutal levels that it felt as though nature itself was engaged in a relentless battle against the sturdy trees. With breezes whistling through the rugged landscape, branches influenced dangerously, and leaves whipped through the air like explosive in a storm. The trees, standing tall against the attack, strained against the force, their roots gripping onto the mountain's rocky terrain for dear life. It was a scene of raw power and resilience, where the elements clashed in a work of chaos and strength, illuminating mushrooms and their mystical glow. These plain-looking white mushrooms might seem ordinary, but they actually have a magical secret. They can glow in the dark. This enchanting phenomenon happens because of a special chemical reaction between two substances: luciferin, a glowing pigment, and luciferase, an enzyme. You might be familiar with this glowing magic from creatures like jellyfish, squid, or fireflies. It's like having a piece of starlight right in the midst of the forest floor. From dragon scales to new islands, the birth of a brand new island. While those dragon scale clouds may look incredible, they're also nature's way of warning us about an approaching storm. In the blink of an eye, what was once a tiny swimming pool transformed into a vast ocean, complete with mighty waves crashing against the shore. And what caused this astonishing change? None other than a powerful earthquake. The fishy mystery unfolds. On December 7th, a shocking sight greeted the shores of northern Japan. Thousands of lifeless fish pushed across a beach spanning over a kilometer. As news of this event spread, authorities swiftly cautioned the local community against consuming the fish, citing safety worries related to the water quality. Desert discovery. In the vast desert of Central Asia, a man stumbled upon a surprising sight: a mysterious black mud flowing like a stream. Upon investigation, it was revealed to be crude oil, a valuable resource hidden beneath the desert sands. Whale dreams. Have you ever pondered about how sperm whales catch some sleep? It might sound strange, but there's surely a captivating reason behind their sleeping habits. Drop a comment if you have the inside scoop on why. The volcanic exodus. The relentless flow of lava streaming from the La Palma volcano's fiery mouth pushed approximately 300 residents to evacuate their homes, seeking refuge from the imminent danger. As the glowing rivers of molten rock snaked down the mountainside, devouring everything in their path, authorities worked tirelessly to ensure the safety of those in harm's way. Emergency shelters were hastily set up, providing temporary accommodation for evacuees as they faced the uncertainty brought forth by nature's furious display of power. This serves as a clear warning not to overlook the immense power of nature. The Dragon's Eye. With its stunning blue hue, Kagamine Numa Lake has earned the nickname Dragon's Eye. This magical sight occurs when the ice melts during springtime, creating a mesmerizing display. For the best chance to witness this enchanting phenomenon, plan your visit around May or June. Crimson Invasion. Each year, on Australia's Christmas Island, a surprising event unfolds. Between 50 million and 120 million red crabs embark on a mass migration to the coast, where they lay their eggs. As they journey, they paint everything in their path red, creating a breathtaking spectacle of nature. The enigmatic pink pond. Take heed of this captivating pink pond, for its delightful hue might owe itself to the halo bacteria dwelling within it. These ancient bacteria are commonly found in areas with high salt concentrations. Unlike regular tides, this pond's movement mimics the shape of fish fins. While it's undeniably a stunning sight to behold, it's important to remember that it could pose certain risks to humans. The Silken Symphony. This difficult tangle of spider silk is a demonstration to the collective effort of thousands of spiders who worked tirelessly throughout the night. With each arachnid contributing its silky thread, the web grows denser and more elaborate. Through complex weaving and coordination, these spiders create a complex network capable of catching prey and providing shelter. It's an extraordinary display of teamwork and ingenuity in the animal kingdom. The Rivers of Spin. In China's autonomous region, a fascinating scene played out on a river, where a remarkable phenomenon emerged as water and ice teamed up to create something truly extraordinary. According to experts, the movement of water generates a force known as rotational shear, which breaks the ice into pieces and spins them around, resembling a spinning record. Enigmatic wonders of the towering forest. In this forest, towering rocks stand tall at a staggering height of over 67 meters, creating a captivating landscape. To fully appreciate the entirety of the forest, visitors must traverse a suspension bridge that spans the distance. Adding to the intrigue, a 2-foot-long snake with a peculiar appearance was spotted. Its frilly body added to its weird atmosphere, making it even more unsettling. This snake, possibly a puff-faced water snake, appeared even stranger with moss growing on its body, suggesting it had been patiently waiting in the swampy waters for prey. Furthermore, the trees in this forest bend in peculiar ways, forming intriguing shapes. The reason behind this phenomenon remains a mystery. Some speculate it could be due to human intervention or the aftermath of a powerful storm, but conclusive evidence is yet to be found. The Flaming Seas. Along the coastline of Mocha Island, natural gas wells dot the landscape, hidden beneath the ocean's surface. These wells release methane gas, which, when ignited, causes flames to dance on the water's surface, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. This natural phenomenon has intrigued scientists and visitors alike, drawing attention to the island's unique geological features and resources. The Aquatic Marvels. At the summit of Mount Washington, the most extreme winter conditions were recorded, including bone-chilling temperatures and fierce winds capable of knocking people off their feet. Following a torrential downpour, the trails in the Brazilian ecotourism park were completely submerged, creating a stunning underwater landscape. The flooded paths revealed hidden beauty, showcasing vibrant aquatic life and submerged vegetation, turning the park into an enchanting underwater paradise. This unexpected transformation captivated visitors, offering a unique glimpse into the resilience of nature amidst extreme weather events. The Ocean Dancers. Have you ever marveled at how starfish gracefully steer the sandy expanse of the beach? These fascinating creatures move using tiny tube feet located on their underside, which help them glide across the sand with surprising quickness. Their movements may indeed resemble dancers, as they use their flexible limbs to twist and turn, searching for food and exploring their surroundings. Watching them traverse the beach offers a sight into the exciting world of marine life and the outstanding adaptations that allow these creatures to thrive in their coastal habitats. The nature's whims. Each ice cave in Iceland boasts its own special charm, but they don't stick around for long, melting away within a year. That's why it's essential to seize any opportunity to explore these incredible caves. Underneath the ocean's surface, sponges create a mesmerizing sight, resembling tiny chimneys as they pump water. Their rhythmic motion adds to the underwater scenery's allure. Though the clear water made the whirlpool appear enchanting, its size rendered it highly perilous. It's a reminder that even the most beautiful natural phenomena can pose significant dangers. Standing before nature's grandeur, humans appear minuscule in comparison, highlighting the vastness and power of the world around us. Wrath unleashed. The mammoth tornado, with its swirling winds reaching incredible speeds, became a relentless force of destruction, tearing through the landscape with unparalleled ferocity. Homes were lifted from their foundations, trees were uprooted like toothpicks, and debris scattered across the horizon. The roar of the tornado echoed through the air, striking fear into the hearts of all who witnessed its power. It left behind a trail of devastation, a stark reminder of nature's immense strength and unpredictability. The dazzling dolphins. The dolphins were bathed in ethereal light as they gracefully navigated through the bioluminescent waters off the California coast. Each movement of their sleek bodies created mesmerizing patterns of glowing blue, green, and silver, illuminating the dark ocean depths. The bioluminescence, caused by tiny organisms called dinoflagellates, transformed the sea into a dazzling spectacle, captivating all who witnessed it. For the dolphins, it was not just a shining moment, but a rare and enchanting experience in the mysterious depths of the ocean. The Quake Cascade. As we admire this waterfall, its beauty illuminated by the play of light, we are witnessing a remarkable sight. It wasn't the result of nature's hand alone, but rather a powerful earthquake that shook a towering skyscraper, turning it into a breathtaking waterfall. The quake's force shattered the building's windows, and as water rushed out from broken pipes and plumbing, it cascaded down the sides, creating a mesmerizing spectacle against the city skyline. This unexpected transformation left onlookers in awe, reminding us of the raw power of both nature and human-made structures. The Serpentine Symphony. In Canada, the Narcisse Snake Dens hold the title for hosting the largest congregation of snakes worldwide. This natural wonder draws in countless tourists eager to witness the spectacle of thousands of serpents cohabiting in one location. The sheer scale of the gathering is awe-inspiring, with snakes of various species slithering together in harmony. While it's a thrilling experience for many, exploring the snake dens requires nerves of steel, as encountering such a vast number of reptiles can be quite intimidating for some. Nevertheless, for those brave enough to venture into this serpentine domain, it offers a captivating glimpse into the fascinating world of these enigmatic creatures. The awe-inspiring light spectacles. The breathtaking light pillars, resembling something straight out of a grand stage production, captivate all who behold them. These dazzling columns of light, often seen in cold climates, are created when ice crystals in the air reflect artificial light sources, such as street lamps or headlights, resulting in a stunning visual display, unveiling the secrets of methane bubbles. Under the serene surface of the lake lies a hidden danger: methane bubbles. These bubbles, formed from decomposing organic matter, contain methane gas, which can indeed catch fire when ignited. This natural phenomenon, known as methane seepage, occurs in some bodies of water and poses a risk to unsuspecting individuals. While the shimmering light pillars may dazzle observers, it's essential to be aware of the potential hazards lurking beneath the tranquil surface of the lake. Celestial choreography. Capturing the mesmerizing aurora, also known as the Northern Lights, in all its splendor is akin to orchestrating a symphony in the sky. These ethereal curtains of light, caused by solar particles interacting with Earth's magnetic field, create a breathtaking spectacle that varies in color and intensity. For photographers and enthusiasts alike, capturing the aurora requires patience, skill, and a bit of luck. It's not just about having the right equipment, but also being in the right place at the right time, away from light pollution and under clear skies. Seeing the aurora directly is a rare and unforgettable experience that many consider a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's a reminder of the Earth's connection to the broader cosmos and the beauty that can be found in the natural world. The volcanic fury. The colossal eruption from Tonga's volcano unleashed a massive plume of ash and steam, propelling an extraordinary volume of water vapor into Earth's stratosphere. This eruption not only had immediate effects on the surrounding area, but also triggered atmospheric changes with global implications. Volcanic eruptions of this magnitude can inject significant amounts of sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, leading to the formation of sulfuric acid aerosols. These aerosols can scatter sunlight, resulting in cooling effects on the Earth's surface, sometimes leading to short-term cooling periods known as volcanic winters. Furthermore, the injection of water vapor into the stratosphere can also contribute to the formation of polar stratospheric clouds, which play a role in the depletion of the ozone layer. The unpredictability of such eruptions underscores the challenges scientists face in forecasting and understanding their long-term impacts on weather patterns and climate systems. The Yosemite's moonlit marvel. Behold Yosemite Falls, the renowned 5,403-foot waterfall that, when hit by the perfect sunlight, paints a colossal rainbow across the sky. Now you might think, sure, rainbows, seen them before. But have you ever witnessed one shimmering under the stars? Well, let me tell you about a night in June 2023. The sky was clear, the moon full and bright, casting its silvery glow across Yosemite Valley. And in that moonlit brilliance, something magical happened. The spray from the waterfalls mingled with the moonlight, creating enchanting rainbows, or as they're called, moonbows. But how does this happen? Rainbows form when light bends through water droplets in a process called refraction. And it's not just sunlight that can work its magic. Any bright light source, including the moon, can create this celestial display. The penitentials. These frosty formations are known as penitentials, ranging from tiny spikes to towering structures over 16 feet tall. Found only in high-altitude desert regions exceeding 13,000 feet above sea level, they owe their existence to the chilly mountain air. At these elevations, temperatures can plummet to a bone-chilling 28 degrees Fahrenheit during winter nights, causing any moisture in the air to freeze, sometimes resulting in snowfall. However, during the day, intense solar radiation heats the snow, causing it to skip the liquid phase and transform directly into vapor, a process called sublimation. This sublimation process carves out hollows between the snows, leaving behind towering spires of compacted ice. It's a marvel of nature where snow transforms into steam without ever melting, the spinning ice circles. We encounter another mesmerizing phenomenon. Picture a perfectly circular sheet of ice, rotating endlessly in the same spot. It seems unnatural, almost strange. But this unusual sight is the result of a series of fortuitous events, creating a mesmerizing display of icy symmetry. These circular formations are called ice circles, varying in size from less than a foot to as wide as 300 feet. Their continuous spinning motion is driven by the flow of water, which exerts a force known as rotational shear. Watch how this one rotates effortlessly. Initially, the swift-moving water breaks off a piece of ice and then swirls it around in the current. As the disc spins, it rubs against the surrounding ice, gradually wearing it down into a smaller, smoother circle. It's fascinating how such a straightforward phenomenon can be so captivating to observe. Chill thrills. in Oregon. In Oregon, USA, a woman stepped into her garden and discovered her pool covered in ice. Now, considering that parts of Oregon can experience bone-chilling temperatures as low as 54 degrees Fahrenheit, finding ice isn't unusual, right? But this ice wasn't quite like any ordinary ice. When she touched it, it didn't feel solid. Instead, it stretched like elastic as she pulled her hand through it. Now, why is this happening? Well, it's all about the surface tension of the water. This force causes liquid to behave in an elastic manner, giving it that unusual, stretchy quality. For this peculiar phenomenon to occur, the temperature must be just right, not quite freezing, but cold enough to initiate the freezing process. So, while it may look strangely satisfying and feel oddly satisfying to touch, it's actually the result of water in a near-freezing state, caught in a delicate balance between liquid and solid. The nature's hottest enigma. But let me tell you about something even more bizarre, the boiling lake in Dominica. As its name suggests, the water here is incredibly hot, making it one of the hottest lakes globally. Now, you might wonder how this is possible. Well, the secret lies deep beneath the surface. Meanwhile, the boiling lake isn't your typical lake. It's actually a flooded fumarole. A fumarole is like a vent or opening in the Earth's crust where volcanic gases and vapors escape. Deep underground, molten lava from volcanic activity heats up the groundwater. This superheated water turns into steam and is forced upward to the lake's surface, where it condenses into scalding hot water. Just how hot are we talking? Well, the water at the edges of the lake can reach temperatures between 180 to nearly 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's just at the edges. Scientists studying this extraordinary phenomenon haven't been able to measure the temperature of the water at the lake's center because it's simply too hot to approach. Imagine a giant kettle, except instead of sitting on your stove, it's a 200-foot-long hole in the ground, constantly simmering with intense heat. Once upon a time, in a little town nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young girl named Lily. Lily loved spending her days exploring the wonders of nature, from rivers to the towering trees. One bright morning, Lily set out on an adventure with her loyal dog, Max, by her side. They strolled deeper into the forest, following the winding path that led to a hidden clearing. Unexpectedly, Lily's eyes widened in amazement as she came across a shimmering waterfall dropping down from the rocky cliffs above, sparkle with a radiant light, casting rainbow shades across the surrounding landscape. Curious and attracted, Lily and Max approached the waterfall cautiously. As they drew nearer, they noticed tiny creatures running in and out of the cascading water, glowing fireflies dancing in the sunlight. For hours, Lily and Max played in the enchanted waterfall, surrounded by the beauty of nature and the magic of the unicorn. And as the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of pink and gold, Lily knew that she had experienced a moment of pure magic, an unbelievable moment in nature that she would treasure forever. The mystery of ultra-localized rainfall. This rare natural occurrence is called ultra-localized rainfall, where a tiny area experiences a sudden downpour. It's quite uncommon because rain clouds usually cover large areas, stretching for many miles. Normally, temperature changes affect the entire cloud, leading to widespread rainfall. However, in some cases, like what happened in an Indonesian parking lot in 2021, a small area can be drenched while the surrounding areas remain dry. The square waves. Imagine the soothing feeling of the ocean waves brushing against your feet. But there's something oddly unsettling about these waves. Take a closer look. They're not your typical wavy patterns. These are square waves. This peculiar phenomenon is known as a cross sea. The storm systems with fierce winds blowing in opposite directions churn up waves that collide at angles to each other, forming these bizarre square-shaped patterns. While they might seem intriguing close to shore, they can pose serious risks when encountered further out at sea. Out there, These waves can grow stronger and taller, creating powerful rip currents that can easily overpower both surfers and ships. So, if you ever spot a set of square waves making their way toward you, it's best to steer clear of the water to stay safe. The mystical flames of Kawah Ijen. In the daytime, the Kawah Ijen volcano in Java, Indonesia, appears much like any other volcanic crater. However, as night falls, an otherworldly transformation occurs. At the summit of this towering peak, which reaches over 9,000 feet high, eerie blue and purple flames dance around the crater's rim, casting an enchanting glow. While it may seem like blue lava is bubbling up from the earth, the reality is even more astonishing. This volcano naturally emits incredibly high levels of sulfur gas, which escape through cracks and vents in its sides. Upon reaching the oxygen-rich atmosphere, these gases ignite when exposed to the intense heat of the molten lava below. Unlike most fuels, sulfur burns with a blue flame and at a relatively low temperature, creating the mesmerizing spectacle witnessed atop Kawah Ijen. But Kawah Ijen isn't the only natural wonder boasting dramatic color changes. The vibrant palette of Grand Prismatic Spring. Over in the United States, Yellowstone National Park is home to the Grand Prismatic Spring, a colossal hot spring nestled in the Midway Geyser Basin. This remarkable spring measures a staggering 370 feet in diameter, making it more than twice the length of an Olympic swimming pool. What sets the Grand Prismatic Spring apart is its vibrant display of colors, ranging from deep blues and lush greens to vivid yellows and fiery oranges. These hues form concentric circles within the spring's bedrock, creating a breathtakingly unique sight. And rest assured, these colors aren't the work of an artist's brush. They're entirely natural, a testament to the awe-inspiring beauty of our planet's geological wonders. Unraveling the wonders within cacti. When it comes to Mother Nature's wonders, cacti definitely take the spotlight as some of the most shocking creations. These iconic plants come in a dazzling array of shapes and sizes, from the petite Blossfeldia, barely larger than a penny, to the towering giant, the saguaro cactus, which can soar up to a whopping 78 feet tall, taller than a 7-story building. But what makes cacti even more remarkable is what's inside. While it's well known that cacti are mostly water, about 90%, there's more to them than just hydration. Under their tough, waxy exterior lies a flexible green flesh that stays moist thanks to the cactus's unique water-maintaining adaptations. However, it's the woody ribs at the core of the saguaro cactus that truly stand out, providing the structural support necessary for its towering height. Which of these 1 in a billion moments in nature did you find the most shocking? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.